Hello and welcome. I'm Flo, and this is a yoga practice which is a bit more gentle. So it's suitable for beginners if you have an idea of what some of the poses are. So if you know what a downward dog is, there aren't many downward dogs in this. It's a nice gentle way to wake your body up in the morning or to just de-stress after the day. So you could do it any time of day. And although it's accessible to beginners, you don't have to be a beginner to do it. Sometimes we all need to be a little bit more gentle and a bit kinder to ourselves. So it's nothing extreme, it's just, yeah. So hopefully you will enjoy. If you do, please let me know by liking or commenting or something. And yeah, thank you for being here. And be proud of yourself. I never say this in these classes, but be proud of yourself for taking this time for you. It's so important to look after yourself. And whatever you think of my yoga classes, the important part is that you've taken some time for you today to be kind to yourself. So we're going to start lying down on the mat. So if you want to bring yourself into a comfortable position, lying on your mat, and we'll be ready to start. Starting lying on your back in Shavasana with your arms wide, feet between hip distance and mat width apart, and just starting to soften through your toes, your ankles, your feet, softening through your arms, relaxing your jaw and bringing your focus to your breath, breathing through your nose if you can. Inhaling for a count of 4 to expand your belly. Exhaling for a count of 6, closing your eyes, softening your jaw, feeling the whole of your body become heavy on the earth. Inhaling for 4, feeling the expansion of your belly, and you can rest a hand on your belly if you wish to. And exhaling for 6, breathing in and out through your nose if it's accessible to you. In for 4. Out for 6. Softening, melting, becoming heavy on the earth. Eyes soft, jaw soft, face soft. Inhaling to expand and exhaling to soften. Then really slowly, when you're ready, you're going to draw your knees into your chest, give them a little hug, have a little rock from side to side. From here, you're going to hold onto the left shin only, slowly releasing your right leg down to the mat. Starting with your arms straight, gently squeezing that knee in towards your chest. Then inhaling, lengthen your arms, create space, exhaling to squeeze. So do this at your own pace. It's a really nice release for your lower back and your hips. And from here, we're going to move into supine twist. So you're going to bring your left arm out onto the floor. When you feel ready, your right hand comes over the top and slowly bring that leg over the top of you. Your left shoulder stays down, your head either neutral or looking to the left. And just allowing your body to soften. So come back to your breath, breathing through your nose, inhaling for 4, exhaling for 6 to soften into this twist. Not forcing or fighting, just allowing your body to soften. Take another breath, expand your belly. Exhaling through your nose, relax your jaw, soften a little bit more. And slowly with a breath in, coming back to the center. Hold that left shin again. You're going to bend your right leg, foot flat on the floor, and cross the opposite ankle over your knee. Flex your toes and take your hand to your thigh, just gently guiding that leg away from you. You can stay there. If you don't feel a stretch, then you can lift that leg off the floor and hold around the back of your right leg. If your head's lifting up, as I just demonstrated, then take it back a notch. The idea is that the whole of your spine, your head, your neck, and the base of your spine is in contact with the earth. Breathing through your nose. As you exhale, maybe moving a little bit deeper into whatever variation of that stretch you're taking. So either pushing the thigh away from you if your feet are on the floor, or drawing that leg close towards you if you're holding onto the back of your thigh. Inhaling to expand. Exhaling to soften. Take another breath and then slowly release. And from here, take your feet as wide as the mat, and we're just going to windscreen wiper the legs from side to side. You can have your arms out straight or in cactus, so bent if you want to. Just slowly moving your legs from side to side. In your own time, feeling what's going on in your body, becoming aware of your body. Bringing them back to the center, draw them into your chest again. And this time you're going to hold on to the right leg, releasing the left leg down. So holding your right shin, slowly release your left leg down to the mat. Arms straight to start with. As you exhale, squeeze your knee up towards your chest or your armpit. Inhale to release a little bit, but keep a hold of your leg. Exhale to squeeze. Moving with your breath. Again, releasing your lower back and your hips, noticing what you feel in your body. Take another breath. And from here, we're going to go into a supine twist. So right arm comes out this time, left hand over the top, gently guiding that leg over the top of you for a twist. Your right shoulder stays on the floor, and your head is either neutral or looking towards your right hand. Only going as far as feels good, coming back to your breath, inhaling all the way in to expand your belly. Exhaling, soften your eyes, your jaw, your cheeks, your face. Full inhalation, expansion. Exhale to soften, allowing your body to move deeper into that stretch. A delicious twist for your spine. Our spines are designed to move in 5 directions, and normally we only go forwards. So showing your spine some love, slowly come back to the center. Same thing on this side, you're going to place your left foot flat on the floor, right ankle over the left thigh, flex your toes, start by pushing that leg away from you. Again, if this isn't enough of a stretch, you can pick the other leg up and hold around the back of your thigh, but make sure that your head's not lifting up off the floor. Your neck should be relaxed, the whole of your spine in contact with the earth. And then we're just going to hold here for a few breaths. So you're opening up to the outside of your right hip. If your legs are up, then you're drawing the left leg towards you and maybe rotating that right knee away from you. So really working into that stretch. So feeling what's going on in your body and seeing what feels good to you. In for 4, out for 6. And if your feet are on the floor, you're guiding your right thigh away from you a little bit more with each exhalation, encouraging your body to soften into the stretch. The breath helps to tell your body that you are safe. In for 4, breathing through your nose. Out for 6, release both feet down to the floor. And we're going to come into a rolling bridge. So having your feet hip distance apart, making sure your knees aren't rolling in or out. You're going to engage the lower part of your tummy to lift the base of your spine off the floor, and then slowly rolling that movement higher up your spine. Moving up with the inhalation and down with the exhalation. Engaging your core before you lift. Tilt your pelvis, roll up through your spine. Exhaling to lower. Breathing through your nose. Really focus on linking the breath and the movement together. Slow and gentle, and only coming up as high as feels good. Check your knees are staying parallel, not flopping out to the sides. And if you want to, you can interlace your fingers under your bum and push your chest towards your chin. If this is too much for you, you just take a little rest here or continue with the rolling bridge. If you're here, squeeze your bum. We're holding it for a couple of more breaths. And then slowly you're going to release your hands and lower yourself down to the floor. Draw your knees into your chest, gently roll backwards and forwards until you come up to seated. If you like this, you can do it lots of times. And find your way, coming all the way over into a tabletop position. So you're going to have your knees underneath your hips and your wrists underneath your shoulders. So your joints are supported. And just starting with some cat-cow. So inhaling, soften your spine. Your chin and your chest go forwards between your arms, and exhaling, engage your core, push up between your shoulders, chin to chest. Move with your breath. Exhaling into cat and inhaling into cow pose, heart forwards. We're just going to do a few little wrist circles now. So staying in tabletop position, just going to rotate your wrists. So moving your weight around a few times in one direction, just feeling into your wrists. And then we're going to change direction. We use our wrists a lot in yoga. We don't always look after them so well. I'm projecting. And when you've done a few circles in each direction, turn your hands to face out or all the way around, just as far as they go, and do a few more little circles, going one way first, shifting the weight around on your hands, feeling your wrists, and then change direction and a few circles in the opposite direction. Really noticing what you're feeling in your wrists. And then slowly you're going to come back to seated. Tuck all 10 toes under, including your little toes. Sit your bum back on your heels. Interlace your fingers, opening up through the front of your chest. It's an amazing stretch for the bottom of your feet. If it's too much, you can maybe do one at a time, or don't sit all the way down on your feet. Pushing your heart forwards, keeping your neck in a neutral position at this point in time. And then release. Coming back into tabletop, moving on to thread the needle. So taking the weight into your left hand, inhale your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, give yourself a hug. So keeping your left arm straight, inhale up. Exhale to hug yourself. Let's turn around so you can see me. Inhale up, exhale, hug yourself. This time we're going to go down to the ground, but come back up. So exhale down, threading the needle. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, thread the arm through. Inhaling back up again. Exhale to thread, and this time we're going to stay here. So the weight is in the hand in front of your face, and you can push into that hand to deepen the twist. Try not to have any weight on your head. So the weight is in your hand and your shoulder, but not your head. And you're just breathing here, allowing your body to soften into this shape, relaxing your jaw. And then taking the weight into the hand in front of your face. Inhale, bring the opposite hand back up again. Opposite side. Inhaling your left arm up to the sky this time. Exhaling to give yourself a really big hug. Hug yourself like you love yourself. One more time. And then this time we're going down to the ground. So inhaling, open up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down to the ground. One more time, inhale up, and this time we're going to exhale and hold it here. So the hand in front of your face, you can take the weight into that hand and push to deepen the twist. But you're supporting most of your weight here on your shoulder and your hand, not on your head. And then breathing again. So softening your jaw, coming back to your breath, and then inhaling, coming back to tabletop position, having a few more little rounds of cat-cow. Again, noticing what you're feeling in your body, in your spine, really pushing up between your shoulders. When you exhale into cat, really opening up through the back of your body. And then we're going to come back to a neutral position whenever you're ready. And we're going to start by taking one of our legs out behind us. Just letting you know so you're ready when it happens. So you can start by taking your right leg straight out behind you. Push into the heel, take a breath, exhale, knee to belly. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, knee to belly. Inhale, back. Exhale, bring that knee in. One more time. Inhale, back. Exhale, knee to belly. Inhale, back. And then take your leg out to the side. So taking that leg out to the side of you. Coming up into kneeling and then reaching down. So the leg that's out, your right leg, you're bringing the right hand down and reaching your left fingertips up over your head. Come back to neutral, switch sides, so left hand down, right fingertips over your head. And if you want to here, you can shift your weight and raise that leg off the floor for an added balance and a bit of an active leg lift. Release that foot, come all the way back over into gate pose again. So right hand down on your leg, left hand over your head. Take a really big breath into the side of your body here. And then both arms back to neutral. Take them down in front of you and take that right leg out behind you again. Step it through. If it doesn't make it, give it a hand. So you're coming into a low lunge, right leg forwards. If you feel balanced here, you can bring your hands onto your knee or maybe even all the way up to the sky. From here to a half split, so hands come down, send your bum back, keep your chest lifted. So you're not trying to get your head to your knee, you're stretching through the back of your leg. Come forwards, inhaling, arms up. If you feel comfortable, you can always keep your hands on your knee. And you're sinking into the left hip flexors here. With your next exhalation, go back into a half split. Again, keeping your chest lifted, toes up. You can have a bend in your knee if you need to. Always you can use blocks here as well. Inhale up. Exhale back to a half split, taking everything nice and slow. Rock forwards, and then you're going to send that leg back, coming back into tabletop position again. It doesn't matter what it looks like, just get there somehow. A little cat-cow just for luck, and then send the left leg out behind you. Exhale, knee to belly. Inhale, send it back. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, back. Exhale, squeeze. One more time, inhale back, exhale, squeeze, and then this time after the inhalation, send the leg out to the side. So this time, left leg out, come up into a kneeling position, left hand down onto your leg, right fingertips up over your head. Gate pose for a delicious side body stretch. Take a really, really big breath into the side of your body here, still breathing through your nose. And then with your next exhalation, you're releasing your right hand down to the floor. Shift your weight so the joints are stacked. And maybe, if you want to, reach the arm of your head. Maybe if you want to, raise the opposite leg off the floor. So another active leg lift. Challenging your balance and your strength, slowly building. And release that leg down to the floor. Bring yourself back up into gate pose. Again, left hand down, right fingertips up over your head. Big breath into the side of your body. Exhale, soften. And then inhale, coming back to the center. Both hands come down and stepping back with that leg. And then swinging that leg through to the front, however it wants to get there. If it doesn't make it, hoik it along. Coming into a low lunge. Again, you can use blocks here if you want to. If you're comfortable, you can bring your hands up onto your knee. And if you really want to, you can take your arms up to the sky. Just do whatever feels nice for you. Sinking into your right hip flexors. And then exhale into half split. So the same thing on this side. Chest lifted. Toes towards your nose. Bend in your knee if you want to. And breathe. Next inhalation, rocking forwards into a low lunge again. Hands on the floor, on your knee, or in the air. Take a really big breath in here. Exhale to sink into your right hip flexors. Take another breath. Exhale, half split. So bum back, toes to your nose, chest lifted. If you use blocks here, it's just to give you a bit of balance if you can't reach the floor. So you put them wherever feels right. Rock forwards, inhale, arms up. I don't have any blocks to demonstrate. Soften your shoulders, strong in your arms. Exhale, hands come down, send your bum back. Again, you can keep your hands on the floor or on blocks for the whole time. Only lift your arms if you feel comfortable. And if you have any issues with your knees, pad your knees, bringing that leg back behind you. Tuck your toes, walk your hands back towards you, and then coming up into ragdoll. So knees bent. Take hold of opposite elbows, rest your belly on your thighs, and gently sway from side to side. Noticing what you feel in your body and coming back to your breath. Big breath in. Exhale, soften a little bit more. Release your arms and then slowly curl up to standing. Sweep your arms above your head. Exhale, hands to heart. So wherever you were on your mat, come to the front. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down, bend in your knees. Inhale into a halfway lift, hands on your shins if you want to, with a flat back. Exhale to fold. Step your left leg back, knee down and tuck your toes and look forwards. Take another breath and you're going to tuck the toes of that back leg and step back into plank. You can always release your knees down into half plank here if you want to. If you're comfortable in plank, then hold plank. And then when you're ready, release your knees, bring yourself back into child's pose. So bum on your heels, arms forwards. And take another breath here. And then when you're ready, you're going to shift your weight forwards to tuck your toes. And then really slowly with an exhalation, send your bum up to the sky and find downward facing dog. When you get there, start to pedal out your feet. And think about melting your heart back towards your thighs. So you're trying to push your chest back towards your thighs. It doesn't matter if your knees are bent and your heels are lifted. Stretching through the top of your body. Take the weight into your right leg. Inhale the left leg up. Step it through. If it doesn't make it, give it a hand. Releasing the other leg. Keep your chest lifted. Look forwards. Another breath here, and then you're going to tuck your right toes, lift your knee and step to the front into a fold. Inhale all the way up to standing. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to fold. This time you're going to come into a halfway lift again. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, release your hands, right leg steps back, knee down and tuck your toes. Chest lifted and look forwards. Take another breath, then tuck the toes, lift the knee and stepping back into plank or half plank, your choice. So I'll just pop my knees down to show you half plank again for those of you who aren't sure. Anything that looks a bit like that. If you're able to hold plank, stay here, take a breath, and then exhale, release your knees, bring your chest between your hands and your chin onto the floor so your bum stays in the air. Take a breath, exhale, and then inhale, scooch all the way forward so your body is on the floor, your toes are untucked, hands by your lower ribs. Bring your hands in front of you, grip into your fingertips, pull your chest forwards as you lift. Only go as far as feels comfortable. Any pain here, please do not do it. Then hands back by your ribs. Take a breath, exhale back to child's pose. Bum to heels, reaching your arms forwards. Take another breath here, then shift your weight forwards, tuck your toes with a breath in, and with an exhale, send your bum up to the sky. Another little pedal of your feet, and that just means bend and then straighten. Do it slowly or fast. And then right leg up, we're going to step that right leg through this time. Again, if it doesn't make it, give it a hand. It doesn't matter. Chest lifted, look forwards. Take another breath here. And then when you're ready, you're going to tuck the toes of the left leg and step to the front, whatever way you can, into a fold. Inhale, coming all the way up to standing. Sweep your arms up above your head. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, up again. Exhale to soften and fold, knees bent gently. Inhale, step your left leg back this time, knee down and tuck your toes. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bringing your hands down. You're going to step back into plank. So tuck the toe, lift the knee, back into plank or half plank. And then when you're ready, exhale, release your knees, your chest and your chin. Inhale, scooch forward so you become flat on the floor. Raise your hands off the floor in cobra, just while we're building some back strength. Take a breath and exhale back to child's pose. Take another breath here, rock forwards, tuck your toes, and with an exhalation, send your bum back to the sky into downward facing dog. This time, left leg up. With an exhalation, step it through, give it a hand, right knee down and tuck your toes. Chest lifted, look forwards. If you want to here, you can bring your arms up to the sky. Take a big breath in. And then you're going to exhale, release your hands and step the right foot to the front into a fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to soften and fold, gentle bend in your knees. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, this time stepping your right leg back, knee down and tuck your toes, chest lifted and look forwards. Take another breath here, then when you're ready, you're going to send your left leg back to meet your right, coming into plank or half plank. Take a breath. Exhale, release your knees, your chest and your chin. Inhale, scooch forwards to cobra, so you become totally flat on the floor. Raise your hands off the floor, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Exhale down, and when you're ready, sending your bum back to child's pose. Take another breath, shift your weight forwards, tuck your toes, and with your next exhalation, again, finding your way slowly back to downward facing dog. This time, right leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through. If it doesn't make it, hoik it forwards. Left knee down and tuck your toes. And if you want to here, you can sweep your arms up to the sky. Take a big breath. Then when you're ready, you're going to exhale, release your hands to the floor and slowly bring yourself into a fold at the front of the mat. Take ragdoll, let your head be heavy, hold on to opposite elbows and come back to your breath. In for 4 and out for 6. Soft jaw, soft cheeks, soft eyes. Breathing through your nose all the way into your belly. And as you exhale, you soften. So you're coming back into control of your breath. And then release your hands and really slowly curling up to standing. When you get there, arms above your head. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. A little standing balance to finish. So you're going to take the weight into your right foot, coming into tree pose. I'll link my tutorial for that. But you can either have your toes on the floor, starting to move your foot up your leg, or you might need to give it a hand if you're taking it all the way to the top of your leg. Pushing your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot. So it's a push, push, and breathe. I have a separate tutorial about tree pose. And then breathing, softening your jaw. If you feel comfortable here, you might want to take your arms up to the sky. Your tree is growing. And then you're going to bring your hands back down and release that leg. You can always hold onto something. Opposite side, so toes on the floor, on your calf. Or again, you may need to give your foot a hand if it wants to come all the way up. It's a bit slippery on my trousers. Push your foot into your leg and your leg into your foot, hands to heart. And if you find your balance there, you can raise your arms up above your head. Again, you can always hold onto something. You don't have to wobble around and fall and fall and fall. Your body is still learning if you're using something for support. Take another breath. Exhale, release your hands to your heart, foot down. And then have a little shake. You might not have done this before, you might feel a bit weird, but just shake your hands and shake your feet and shake your body. It's a really good way of releasing energy. And when you've finished with your shaking, you can either carry on with your day, take a moment to just notice how you feel. So just close your eyes, one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and just tune into how you feel, noticing any sensations in your body, noticing how you're breathing. Breathing through your nose, slowing down your breath, relaxing your jaw. And if you have time and you wish to, you can lie down on your mat again and take a position where you feel comfortable. Maybe Shavasana, which is corpse pose, lying on your back, your whole body supported by the earth. But if that doesn't work for you, you can choose any position that you wish to. And from there, you can just close your eyes and just focus on your breathing for a few minutes, noticing how you feel. If you prefer to do a guided meditation, I have a Yoga Nidra, just not a full Yoga Nidra, just like a rotation of awareness around the body, which I'll link below, which you can do after this if you're feeling like you want to just lie down and be calm for a moment. But anyway, if you're here still, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your presence. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button so I know, or feel free to leave me a comment. And yeah, hopefully I will see you again soon. Thank you.